You're listening to a Destiny Park Media podcast.
I used to wear the watch, which would just vibrate a little bit on my wrist, like to let me know that somebody messaged me, but that watch unfortunately drowned it.
Dear God.
And so I had to toss it. So now I just live with my phone on silent, and I'll check it every once in a while. I mean, you check it in this day and age. You check your phone like decently often, unless I'm in the middle of doing something. Then I'm not checking it. So
yeah, I check mine too often at this point.
Yeah,
it's
we all
really
do.
Annoying.
We all do. It's unfortunate.
I miss how my life was back in like 2014.
We're a slave, man.
It was like
2014.
I had a smartphone, and I would check it. Mm-hmm. But I would also put it like in other rooms and go do stuff. And
that's a really good point.
Now I just like have my phone on me at all times, and I'll be like trying to watch a TV show or watch a YouTube video, and then I'll grab my phone and just catch myself. I was going to check a text message, and then I go, well, I'll check my bank account, check this, check that. And then like after 2 minutes, I forget, what I was even doing with the TV.
I think you're right. I'm trying to sit here and think about, 10 years ago. That's right? 10 years, about around 10 years ago, even 12 years ago. And I think you're right. I think we definitely, I'm definitely a techie guy, so I always have gadgets and stuff, but actually you're right. I don't think I really was checking my phone, because back then I wasn't like deep into YouTube like I am now.
Yeah, I love YouTube.
Yeah, like back then I wasn't really watching YouTube like that. I was, the only thing I was really doing on my phone was probably like maybe listening to definitely listening to music, and like listening to a specific radio show / podcast. I guess I'll shout them out. Back in the day, Loveline used to be like a thing.
Yeah.
And so I had, I downloaded like a bunch of like episodes from that spanned like 5 years of the show. And I would listen to those fairly often. Yeah. As something to listen to. This is what got me on my trend of like into like quote unquote the podcast like lane, like where I'm like listening to something like daily.
Right.
So yeah, I didn't really use my phone for that type of stuff. It was really only texting. I guess we texted a decent amount, but it's a lot different than checking social media. Like, I wasn't on social like that very heavy.
You made me think. I wonder if the YouTube app was on my phone back then.
I don't think it was on.
I don't think it was on.
Well, actually, I had a Google phone, so it probably was there by default, but I wasn't using it. I was only I used YouTube maybe, I can't really pinpoint when I was like started heavily using it, but I wasn't really on it like that.
Yeah, and I got Chromecast in 2018.
Nice.
And so I can put on YouTube videos on my TV.
Yeah.
And I think that really changed my phone to where I said I need it, because like in order to put something on the TV, I have to have my phone near me.
Oh yeah, Chromecasting. Yeah.
So it's an excuse, but I'm trying something tomorrow where I'm going to put my phone in a drawer, and I'll keep the alerts on so that if anyone calls me,
you can hear that. Right.
But otherwise, I'm going to not look at it all day tomorrow.
Ooh, it's a fun experiment.
Trying it out, and I could do the thing where it's like starting out gradual, like only don't use it until
this time
4
period
p.m. or something. But I want to go for it, because I want to like keep track of like how do I feel not using it for the whole day,
and what am I reaching for?
Yeah,
that's the other thing.
I'm reaching for getting my attention economy sorted.
Right. What's the one that's pulling your mind share the most? So like YouTube is the biggest one for me.
I think Instagram for me is really bad.
Yeah.
Instagram is a tough one.
Yeah, I don't go there that often.
Come here often?
You know what's funny about Instagram? Well, so I have this weird internal, so I still have this like weird internal thing, where I can feel when something is pulling me. I think a lot of people probably are dull to this at this point, because like they're used to that pull. Yeah. But I can still feel it when I attempt to jump on. I don't even jump on Facebook anymore, because instead of feeling the pull from Facebook, I feel like this weird like icky feeling.
Yeah, when you get there, it's great.
Yeah. I don't like feeling that feeling, so I don't use Facebook at all. I haven't used it in years.
Yeah.
But Instagram, like, I'll pop in every so often, but I can feel Instagram, like, trying to hold my attention, like, as you scroll. I can, like, feel it. And so I'll be like, this is interesting and stuff, but, like, I'm not really getting, like, a ton out of it. There's, like, some cool stuff. I'll save, like, a bunch of stuff that I see.
Yep.
So that's all I do on Instagram. I'll scroll, see something, like, an interesting advertisement, save the advertisement, and just kind of scroll, save another advertisement. I'd never go into the save... my saves.
I do sometimes.
I need to, because I have like a bunch of really cool stuff that I've saved, but I never go into it. So
mine's not focused enough. Sometimes it's it's restaurants that I want to try. Sometimes it's a cool anime scene. Sometimes it's girls.
Yeah, it's got to be the women's. Got to be the women's.
Now for you, it's not, because you're no.
I mean, let's be completely frank.
I say no.
No.
Dad, no, sorry.
Dad's got eyes. Dad sees all.
Just because anyway. I won't finish that statement. Welcome to the Akira Slide podcast, where we're just a couple of guys phoning it in.
Shout out to Reddit.
Oh, God. Dude, when I have the Reddit app,
yes,
sometimes I'll get hooked on that for a bit. And then usually about a week or so later, I'll go, oh, wait a second, I feel really bad. Like, I feel way worse than I used to.
Yes.
And that I have the strength to...
So you feel it on Reddit?
I do, and I feel it on Instagram.
Oh, you do feel it on
Facebook.
Okay.
It's just so... The problem is when you get used to certain chemicals...
This is what I'm saying. You get used to it. Yeah.
No, I'm envious of you being able... I gave up Facebook in 2016 for like an entire year. Like, I deleted my account, had no Facebook, no Instagram, no nothing.
Nice.
And I was definitely way more thoughtful and had a healthier mind back then, you know? And nowadays I'm just like, you know, a dopamine fiend.
Yeah, what's the word? It's a present.
Yep.
More presence.
Yep. Yep, that's what I say around Christmas time. More presents.
More presents, please.
Yeah, I'm 36.
You really notice it so much more as a parent because there's a kid like trying to pull your attention, and you can feel like when you're here and then they're there.
Yeah.
This is like a dad confessional, but like. And then, like, sometimes you'll get annoyed because, like, you're like, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Like, stop pulling me here. I don't want to be here.
I get that.
I need a break, so I'm over here, and you're still trying to pull me into... when you have a child at this age, like, they really try to pull you into their world. And there's pluses about being in that world, but since they're not fully grown yet, there's, like, negatives because, like, it's a kind of an irrational, emotional space bubble that you're in.
Yeah.
And, like, it's hard to, like, maintain sanity for that long in that space.
Yeah.
I'm speaking very specifically to certain people that maybe are listening or are not listening, but... when they do come to this episode, they'll know what I'm saying.
Parents,
yes. I mean, I think people can understand it from a surface level, but
yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a better job of being off the social media as often. I just don't think I can fully quit because I have this and I have the
and you stay tapped in.
The dermits,
yep. Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like there's gonna be a way that I can, you know, have a healthier balance of socials and my life. Yeah. And I haven't gotten there yet, but I took a whole week off to finish the Everything's Fine album.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you. The title leak there, but that's okay.
Leak title.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Yeah. Akira Slide exclusive. I've mentioned it several times on my stupid Instagram.
No, it's good. It's good. I think it's good to mention it.
And
tease it out.
Yeah. And I wanted to do 5 demos this week, but I'm going to finish 3.
So this is just like new work.
New, yeah. Where it's like, this stuff's going to grow and grow. Yeah. And what was the other thing I did? Oh, that's going to be another one to take a photo of. Gojo just interrupted me and popped up on the screen, and he's kind of giving me, he's like, wrap it up. wrap it up.
Dead-eyeing you.
Dead eyes. The dead eyes.
The dead eyes.
The 6 dead eyes.
6 dead eyes.
So what was I saying? So I did the new music.
Yep.
Did the new album.
Yep. Working on demos.
For
new stuff.
There was something else that I did this week, but I've forgotten. Something else.
Non-music related?
Yeah, I edited the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
Hidden inventory. We're having fun.
The spectacular.
The incredible recap that we did. And we did not edit anything out of it.
Nope, nothing's been edited out of it. No ramblings.
No weird first hour or so. No one's fault.
You saved it though, right?
Yeah, I saved it.
Okay, cool. It'll be used at some point in some form or fashion.
Now I'm wondering if I saved it.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a kudos if so, but if not, it doesn't matter.
I think I literally just deleted it before we started recording because I always am panicking about having enough space on my phone.
Yes.
Because I use the phone. If you guys don't know, we use the phone to record.
Yeah. And we'll soon, God willing.
Sure.
I feel like that's what he says sometimes when you're going through life. You're like, yeah, man, we're about to get there. And he's like, sure.
Or the Donkey Kong. Okay.
Yeah.
And, comparing God to Donkey Kong is dangerous.
I'm sure he loves that.
Oh, I hope so.
I'm sure he loves that.
I got to drive home after this. And, an act of God is not a positive thing sometimes.
Let's be honest. He should not be that fragile. That's a very human thought.
If you want to make, what's the phrase? If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Tell him your plans. This is why he's saying, sure.
Why not, buddy?
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I don't have anything crazy happening around that, I don't think.
Trust me, I got eyes on you, though. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, that's God for you, though. Yeah. But this week's episode is going to be just a little bit more of a smorgasbord. We've had some more focused.
Yeah, very focused.
Focused episodes lately. And this one's going to be more of a
grab bag.
Classic Oculus. We did that one already. Oh, no, you're grab bag, not happy bag.
Good callback. You unintentionally did a callback.
We did that one already.
Happy bag.
Yeah.
Let's get that sponsorship too. We gotta hit them up.
Well, if they keep sending me Jujutsu Kaisen bags, I think I'll be happy, but I'm not sure I'll do another one.
I was gonna ask, did you end up ordering I have to go on the site.
I got money stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, I always.
And I know. We talked a little bit after recording last week, and I was telling you how I'm gonna do a 0% credit card.
Yes.
I have this medical bill for $6.5K or whatever. And I was like, I'll just do the 0% credit card and finesse it, and I'll make more in the spread. And you were like, yeah, sounds like a good idea, man. Well, I paid that off yesterday.
Nice. I powered through it.
I know that mathematically the way that I just described is better. But
I was just gonna say,
I gotta be honest with myself.
Yeah, I understand.
I gotta be honest with myself and go, you know what? I'm also gonna save more money, doing it this way.
I was gonna say, that's just gonna push you to
have more cash on hand.
Yeah.
Whereas if I did the finesse thing and let's just say lose my job or act of God and crash my car.
No, you're right.
I'll have more money probably in the alternate scenario.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
either way is fine, but I think for yourself and mental, that was the move to
I was doing too much comparing to other people, which is like a social media thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Comparing to others.
Oh yeah.
She's way prettier than I am. That's a good one.
Oh man.
Well, so one of the other things I did this week, not to steal the show from you.
No, you should.
I shouldn't start with this. This should be like an entree, but
let it go.
I finished a manga. I said one of the things I want to do this week to feed my brain
is to
finish a manga.
Yep.
Now, which one could it be? Is there any show we've been talking about?
So basically, what you're saying to the people is that you bought every book of Berserk and you rifled through.
Yeah, that's right.
All the way to 14, which I think is actually.
I didn't touch it.
Is that humanly? No, it's possible.
It's possible. I could do it.
Oh man, that's a lot of reading.
Being unemployed last week, I could have done it.
Yeah, I mean,
and to be fair, to be clear, excuse me, not fair.
Fair to yourself.
To be fair to myself, to be clear, I actually had paid time off. I don't want anyone scared.
Well, he dropped.
But to jokingly say unemployed last week.
Like, Mike, did you catch that? I did.
Yeah.
I don't like to. So there's a thing about me. I don't like to pull things out. Well, yeah, I don't actively pull things out of people. I will let them either tell me, and maybe I might like ask, maybe if we keep talking about it, I'll ask like some questions that are around the subject, but I don't like to pry deeply.
I got
unless I feel like unless you're comfortable, if you wanted to say something. This is not specific to you, but like, this is like this is how I generally treat people. So I think sometimes people think like, oh, he doesn't care because he's not asking. I just don't like to do that.
Damn aloof.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, did he even hear what I said? Yes, I heard what you said. Followed it.
Why didn't you get scared?
Right, exactly. Why didn't you emote?
Then in that instance, I would be an attention seeker.
But that's a lot of people, I think.
I was unemployed, looks at you.
For validity.
Asterisk.
I was unemployed.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Pete, get out of here. Pete Campbell. So we've been talking about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
Famous manga anime. Beloved by Alysa Liu. Olympic skater.
Oh!
Olympic figure skater. One of the, famous celebrities that we count as an Oculus Slide fan now, because she listed her 5 favorite anime/manga, and
she had a list?
Yeah, one of them was Jujutsu Kaisen, and the other one was Chainsaw Man, and then I forget the other 3. I think.
Oh, she's in the club.
Yeah,
she's in the club like that.
I feel like Attack on Titan might have been one of them.
How old is she?
I don't know. I know nothing about her.
I don't know. So she's new to the...
But she'll be on after the weekend.
She's going to be on the show.
Yeah, just because we first have to do the episode with the weekend.
The problem with having her on the show now is that the claim is going to like eclipse what we... So we should have tried to poach her, pre-gold medal.
So I don't know anything about figure skating. So.
As do I not. Or I do not as well.
Do not as well.
As do I not.
Oh, Yoda. No, so the fact that she's a JJK fan is, anytime I see someone who's referencing like Dragon Ball or JJK in the public sphere, not to be confused with the Las Vegas sphere, I want to put them on the show. But,
Alysa Liu, right?
Yeah, Liu.
I see her.
Like here. Lucy. All you Beyoncés and Alysa Liu.
So Alysa Liu is in the news because of her gold medal win in figure skating. She this is the first time in like since 2002 apparently that America has gotten the gold in the female figure skating solo.
And I think she has piercings too.
She has piercings. She is,
and some conservative higher ups, you could say, were.
She's a California 20-some or 20 to be exact, but she's killing it, man. And she's a fan of the arts.
Yes,
both arts really. The skating art and the anime arts.
Yes.
So JJK and Chainsaw. Where'd you find her list? Was it on like...
It's just being shared on social media.
That's fun.
This is why I can't take a break.
I know.
Because I would have missed that.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're tapped in. It's a power and
It's a curse technique. Man.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
My curse technique is to spew social media garbage at my microphone.
Here's what you need to do. You trade in the curse technique for the heavenly technique.
Or the reverse curse technique.
Which
is, I guess, like kind of the opposite of it, sort of, but not really.
Right. Almost a similar domain, if you will.
Okay, all right. So I finished JJK, or Jujutsu Kaisen. You may not have heard the name at all this episode
No,
yet.
Never heard it.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it already 5 times. So I've been watching the anime. It's coming out weekly right now for season 3.
Yep.
And I've actually been thinking, like, I don't know if I can wait every week for this thing. Because, like, it's not like I'm getting impatient, but it was more just like, how do I phrase this? It had reached a point in season 3 where this is like the first half where the story had reached a resting point, not a conclusion.
Yes, I know
but
exactly
a resting
what you're talking
point.
about.
Yep. And so I wasn't exactly super worried about like next week.
Right.
But I also was kind of like, I don't want to pay for Crunchyroll for another month.
Sure.
And I'm like, how do I, pare down my expenses, or par down, if you will?
Yeah, sure.
And you will.
Par down.
And so I was thinking, should I take a break from watching the anime? And this week I've just been thinking, like, God, I really want to see. There's a fight with Gojo coming up that was coming up.
Yep.
I'm like, I want to see Gojo versus blank because I don't want to spoil anything.
Of course, appreciate it.
But I'm like, I want to see Gojo versus blank. I want to, figure out how this story resolves. And I was like, wait a second, I've got time. There's time now.
Yes.
And I didn't plan to read it all in one night, but I read it all in one night. I started out, I was watching, or rather reading like the Junpei arc, because that's where I left off on the manga. I was checking it out from the library every few weeks.
Oh, okay. So you've been getting the physicals.
Yeah. But I said, this is taking too long. And there was a video about how library books sometimes have bed bugs in them. Uh-oh. So that's ruined library for me. And that's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine to have things ruined for me.
Yeah. Throw it in the trash, if you will.
Well, some people will get like giant Ziploc bags and put the books in a freezer for a few days.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but it genuinely does happen. It's not like a weird OCD thing.
No. I mean,
people are disgusting.
Yeah. Let's say
not all people.
Of course.
I'm not trying to generalize.
Don't brush. Full brush.
I know. Brushing with a broad brush. So, but it was taking a while too. I was like, God, I've already rewatched this anime a few times. I don't want to read these parts of the story again. So
you said Junpei, right?
Junpei, yeah, Yuji's little friend who Mahito
That's right.
Caused it to become a curse. Well, not cursed, transmogrified.
I like transmogrified. That's actually really
it's
good.
Like Calvin and Hobbes.
Transmogrified.
Calvin had a box that was the transmogrifier machine.
That's awesome. Awesome. So you started your manga read, or you picked up your manga reading from the Junpei arc, or well, I don't know if it's an arc, but
yeah, I'd call it the Junpei arc.
Sure.
But, so I finished that and then said, I really don't need to reread the Shibuya incident, or I guess
you've already gone through that.
I guess I just didn't want to because I was like, listen, I'm gonna find where season 3 was at when I stopped watching. And I'm going to go for it.
Right.
So I found where it, like, the last episode I watched was at, and then just said, all right, next chapter.
Nice.
And, so I guess I don't want to talk about it too much to spoil it for you. But I would say that, so Culling Game, the anime.
Been hearing about that.
It's been good.
Yep.
It's been quite good. But I felt like the last 2 episodes, they have this new guy named Hakari, who's a really interesting and funny character, but I don't know. The sauce hasn't been there for me with these 2 episodes. Okay. They've been good, but not like, I've been saying peak for every week for a while now.
For season 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like it started off with, God, I can't spoil.
You can't say anything.
I know, but it started off with an event. There was an event that was worth seeing in theaters. And the first 4 or 5 episodes were fantastic.
Yes, was this around the time when I was telling you the streets are talking about this episode, or you see the new JJK, like
that was only like 3 weeks ago. That was also an awesome episode. But the premiere, the first 2 episodes was in theaters, and I literally paid a ticket to get a chance to watch the first 2 episodes early. Yeah.
Super awesome.
But anyway, so I was nervous about Culling Game and the direction it was going in, but literally right when I picked up the manga, it was kind of exciting, but also kind of disappointing because it was like, oh man, like it got really good again, like after that point in the series.
Sure.
So, but yeah, I just couldn't put it down. I kept reading, and gosh, something happened that was so cathartic and awesome.
As you've been reading through the manga.
Yeah. That I said, oh my gosh, like I texted my friends like, oh my gosh, blank is about to blank. This is so exciting. I'm gonna.
We should bleep those.
I'm gonna take my dog out. I'm gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna, gear up and watch this fight.
Strap in.
Read this fight. Yeah. And they were like, savor this moment, buddy. This is so exciting.
Are you talking to people that have read it?
Yeah.
Okay, so they know what's going on.
Yeah, and they're both like people who are kind of skeptics of the show, honestly.
Interesting. Yeah. And they've read
pretty much the whole thing.
Okay.
And but they like, you know, are able to acknowledge the good stuff and the bad stuff.
Right.
And there was definitely some bad stuff too
in the manga.
Yeah. There's some stuff that happens that is genuinely like, what in the fuck? This is so stupid and bad.
Oh wow, okay, that's a weird.
And this is coming from me. Yeah. Like I've been very open and honest about like stuff I don't like about JJK, but I've never said that. I've never said
no. We haven't gotten to that point. Yeah,
dude, they do something so idiotic. Gege, I don't know what he was thinking. There's like a few chapters where, do you want to know or not? No, I don't. Okay, I won't say it, but
just because it's an insane
there. You're gonna be waiting for a little while because
it's gonna be a bit.
It's not even where the season 3 is at right now, but anyway, so insane story development that makes no sense.
Wow,
and it's like, do you remember when in Dragon Ball Daima when the team is like trying to get to Demon World? They're trying to go through Demon World 1. Yeah. And they're fighting these like no-name goons.
Yes.
And they're losing.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's something where it makes no sense and your brain just goes, what the fuck? Why are we doing this? The power scaling makes no sense in this. And it's wasting time. So anyway, but
sounds like a sandwich if you think about it.
Yeah. So, but there is a fight that is on the level of a Takamura versus Brian Hawk or Goku versus Vegeta the first time around, or
classic shit.
Those classic anime fights. Mm-hmm. So there is an incredible fight in the last few arcs of the manga.
Dope.
But I've been depressed about it for a few days actually because
the way it ended.
Well, there's so many. This is like a multi-factor thing. We'll move on from this soon. But number one, John Weary, who does the translations for the English JJK manga, he's like genuinely really bad at translating. He gets stuff wrong. Like they have one scene where Gojo is saying, so you want to know why I can't use the so you want to know why I can't use Black Flash? Well, it's because of 6 eyes. He doesn't say that. He says why he can't use Black Flash at will, but getting it like that, it makes it seem like he's not able to do it at all.
Right.
And I read a manga and was looking through it at the bookstore and I'm like, what? Gojo can't use Black Flash? I was like, I guess we've never seen him do it.
Right.
And I was like, that's a weird character twerk.
I like that quirk. He's twerking.
Yeah, no, I don't listen, I love him, but not that much. Quirk. And no, this is not My Hero Academia, but so the translation is so bad that sometimes you'll read like a character giving a paragraph of explanation about like a technique, and you'll go, "Oh, that makes no sense." Like that legitimately is not English.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
it's really unfortunate.
Really bad. I don't know how they like haven't corrected this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And it genuinely impacts how people think of the series. Like I've never been confused watching the anime. I've been like, that's convoluted.
Sure.
And that's like a lot of words. But I've understood the gist.
Right.
In the manga, there's stuff I don't know what the fuck just happened. I have to move on.
Man.
Number 2, I went from watching a fully fluid animation to then going to manga.
Yeah.
So I didn't know the rhythm, and I didn't pick up the rhythm until I'd read like many, many chapters. So
that's the unfortunate thing about manga reading.
Number 3, this is where it gets crazy. Number 3 is I read it on my phone because you can't, the Shonen Jump app, I think you can only read it on your phone.
Can't use it on your...
I don't think that I was able to log into like the desktop and be able to read it on my laptop. So
that's unfortunate.
Smaller screen, and like sometimes I'd have to like zoom in a little bit, but ultimately there was stuff I had to give up on like seeing the choreography because it was tough.
It's hard to like follow through.
And I just had to give up.
Yeah.
So, and he's not like Kentaro Miura,
no,
or
thing.
Akira Toriyama. Like
right.
Some of the fights, I don't know what's happening in the manga, and I'm just going to have to watch the anime.
Yeah, because the anime is fantastically...
Yes. No, and I interrupted you, but it solidifies that I was right with my opinion that the anime is better than the manga.
That's right, you did say that.
But the manga is to be respected too, and there's some amazing fights in the manga too. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed by the final arc the
Fair
Act
enough.
3. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I hate to say it, and because you're in the middle of watching it, but if you stuck to the anime, who knows? Maybe it'll always stay good.
Maybe it'll just keep
so far so good. It's definitely not something that's broken beyond like repair by the anime. No, seriously, like it's the stuff that I don't like is probably very minor, but it's just like
annoyances.
Yeah. It's like the last arc is like mostly just one giant fight.
Sure. And I have annoyances of the first season.
Yeah, I do too.
At least the front half.
We've been there.
Yeah,
we've been through that.
Down that road already.
Been down one time. Fleetwood Mac. But did I hate it? No. And there's stuff even on the last chapters where Gege took the story in an unexpected and amazing direction. But yeah, certain characters you just get kind of like their arc just kind of ends like without any resolution to their character.
Okay.
Like they'll just kind of be there, I don't know.
I can accept that if more interesting things are going on or the mystery is still very intriguing where I don't need things to be closed necessarily. I've never been a guy that was I don't need Hollywood bookends.
It's not like Dragon Ball where characters are useless and on the sidelines. But I do think that certain people stop getting the spotlight after calling game. But Yuji and Gojo both have incredible, fully developed and fully realized character arcs. Both
Yuji and Gojo.
Yeah. Yuji, I'm telling you, you're gonna love him eventually, but
he got some powers, man.
He grows on you.
Yeah. He's a slow grower. That's horrible.
Toto, once Toto gets in there, he starts to convince you, the viewer, this guy's pretty great.
No, I fuck with Toto. I actually really fuck with Toto.
I know, but
it's been a while since I've seen him. He showed up a little bit. As I'm watching, I'm still like in the beginning stages of the Shibuya incident.
That's right. And we just watched episode 33, Shibuya incident gate open, which for me is in my top anime episodes of all time. A few months back, I got I got like a 6-pack of PBRs and
that's decent.
There was like 2 other drinks I got, I think, for like a friend's birthday party. But I got like just wasted by myself. That was fun. That was the last time I drank, by the way.
When was that?
September something or other.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or October something.
Got it.
But it was like, I was still fresh off of a breakup.
Oh, sure.
Still getting used to living on my own.
Yep.
And I did the, bad move of drinking by yourself. But
yes,
I put this episode on. And it's one of my favorite memories of the last year.
That's such a good timing.
And dude, my friend Amber loves JJK too and loves Gojo.
Sure.
I remember I was just super
drunk texting.
And I legit took a picture of my TV screen. And if I remember right, the picture's like kind of crooked. And,
sure.
And I'm like, Gojo's so awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty funny.
But I love this episode. And
it's fantastic.
Gojo just got put in the prison realm.
Yes, that was at the end of the episode.
Yeah. And
I have questions though.
Yes, ask. I almost said answer away.
Answer away.
Be creative.
I will. Let's see.
I like this question. Okay, I'll be for this segment. I'm going to be Mike JJK.
There you go.
Instead of GPT, it's Mike JPT.
I'll be the slider in the audience. Okay.
Sweet.
So fantastic episode. Incredible watching Gojo basically transform into like a maniac.
Yeah, he's a scary guy.
With the blindfold off at this point.
I'm just gonna breathe in for a second.
Yep. There you go.
Sweet.
Perfect. And then
nobody will know.
Exactly.
Gate closed.
Gate closed. So they dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
Toward the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And I have questions about what's going on.
Yeah.
So in the JJK movie,
JJK 0.
Yeah, JJK 0. Gojo and the young kid, he's a prodigy to
Yuta.
me. Yuta fought Geto, and Geto basically was on his last leg toward the end of the movie.
Yeah.
But I did not think I didn't think he was that hurt that he basically died.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So I didn't I never looked at him as like, I just thought he was gravely wounded and then was just going to come back.
Yeah.
I didn't think, the guy's dead or dying.
Well, and you had watched season 1, which this guy looks
like
Geto.
Yes. I think that's what happened. And so I'm connecting the pieces.
Every other character in season 1 calls him Geto. Like these cursed spirits go, all right, Geto. Well, it's very interesting that he assumes the name of the person whose body he takes.
Yes, and
it's kind of fucked up.
It's really fucked up, actually.
At least use your original name.
And then I guess that explains the interaction. For the people that haven't seen what I'm talking about, at the end of the episode,
this is an episode where Gojo, he's at Shibuya, like the biggest train station in Shibuya, and the whole episode is him annihilating cursed spirits. He does the 0.2 second domain expansion.
Phenomenal scene.
Great scene. That's actually the first time I noticed the jazz instrumental.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even realize it was from the Hidden Inventory arc because it's just so perfect for that scene.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And then at the end of the episode, out of nowhere, Geto appears, and then a giant box. Well, actually, giant box. It's a smaller box, but it opens wide, and it's a giant eye. Amazing design, by the way. It's scary as hell.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And it's just looking right at Gojo, and he backs away. He was probably going to get away, but
he backs away, and I think he was about to run.
He was, but then Geto was there.
Geto appears,
and that's the whole episode.
"Quote unquote," Geto appears. So,
what do you mean?
We're getting at this fact that Gojo is yelling at him, saying, "Who are you?" And so when he started doing that in the episode, I was really confused. I was like, "Does he not know who this person is?" It was like, "This is his guy." He doesn't.
Bro hit his head too many times.
You don't know, bro?
Yeah.
So he's like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "What is?" I was like, "Has he not seen him this long that he doesn't know who he is?"
Yeah.
And it's revealed that this is not Geto.
Mm-hmm.
And he twists his head, the top of his skull off, the top of his head off.
Cranium.
Yeah, his cranium is revealed, and it's like a brain with a mouth in it.
Yeah.
Or on it, excuse me.
Yeah.
And so my question is,
sure,
Geto died?
Yeah, he died at the end of JJK 0. Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, Gojo, when he says, his thing to him, do you remember how he, the film censors his words? He goes,
he mouths, yeah.
But they don't reveal that. That's him, just giving him his last things he's going to tell him.
So Yuta killed
Gojo killed him. That's what
I'm trying to remember.
Yuta annihilated Geto, but Geto was walking away.
That's right.
He was escaping, like an anime villain.
Yes.
But Gojo cut him off. He and Geto was sitting down and exhausted and holding.
Yeah, but I remember he had the
shoulder. I think he lost an arm.
Yeah. So that's what I was visualizing in my head.
But Gojo killed him. And after Gojo and him have their final talk, you hear a shink.
That's right. You did hear. I do remember that. I almost forgot. Yes.
So, yeah.
So Gojo did kill him.
Yep.
Fuck.
I know. No, it's sad. He
died.
He committed to his, he knew that Geto was not going to change. He asked Geto what his last words are, and he says, one of the first things he says is he says, despite everything, I never had bad feelings towards anyone at Jujutsu High. And it's oh, that's nice. But then he goes, I want everyone to know I hate those monkeys. He's using his last words to say he hates monkeys. That's the
trauma,
you're not going to change.
I know. Knowing that information actually makes me sad.
Yeah. I was wondering why it didn't come up, and I'm oh yeah, he's in season 1.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I'm so sad by that.
Well, and there's rumors that like the reason they muted Gojo to him is because he might have said, "I love you," and that's,
I'm sure. Yeah.
But it could also be like, "You were my best friend.
You're right.
You were my one and only."
That makes me really sad that he died so
It's
early in the show.
Well, yeah, and everything from season 1 you thought was Geto. That's how I felt too. It's like, oh, that wasn't Geto?
Right. It just makes me sad. Like, what the fuck?
The funny part is he's had those stitches on his head right in front of us the whole time.
Has he really?
Yes. Go back.
I have to go back, yeah.
Go back to season 1 episode, what is it, like 7? Mm-hmm. When they're in that cafe.
Yeah.
He'll have them. But he had the stitches the whole time.
I love that kind of story play.
Yeah. Gege, he did plan stuff out pretty far in advance.
Which is beautiful.
Like Sukuna, when he tells Yuji, like, you have to let me take over your body for 1 minute and I won't hurt anybody.
Right.
I mean, that comes back.
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes that scene so scary is you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
He's planning something?
Wow. It makes me feel a bunch of things.
Gojo's the goat.
Gojo is obviously the goat, but he already kind of was the goat, like, and everybody knew it.
Yeah.
But it makes me sad that we're not seeing the battle of the two students. And not that I would want to see Gojo go against his friend like this, but to me, there's like a interesting interplay of relationship if it were Geto versus Gojo, team versus team. So it makes me feel sad and like a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, so you're just some like evil guy in Geto's body? Like that's kind of lame. Not lame, but I feel weird about it. This is a real time reaction. So I'm trying to process what I just saw.
Yeah.
And I do feel weird about it though, because it would be like, again, I made this comparison a few times, but Professor X and Magneto, and then you realize like Magneto died like when the X-Men were created like a long time ago.
Sure.
And now there's just this guy that's moving around as if he's Magneto, but he's really not. Yeah. And it's like, well, who the fuck I'm in this phase of like, who the fuck is this thing? Or what the fuck is this thing? So
you'll find out.
Yeah, it's so I feel weird. I feel sad and annoyed by whoever this being is. Yeah. And they'll have to describe more obviously more detail, like what the fuck this thing is.
Oh yeah, no, you figure out the motivations of this person. Yeah, but in defense, I think that we've already had a decent chunk of time spent with Gojo and Geto and their relationship, and
I do like them though.
Oh yeah, me too. But it's
I think especially after episode 1 through 5, I think that's why I'm like very attached to them being there.
I'm no arguments here.
Yeah, and now like I'm like, oh, they're not there together.
That's you're part of the what's the word? So you're watching this unfold and you're shocked and dismayed because this season started out with it's Gojo and Geto. And
this is the battle.
You thought like, oh, okay, this is all leading up to this. But right now it's like, wait, you're being traumatized by this event too. Because you're like, wait a second, this is not
their friend.
Yeah, this is insane.
And in your mind, as the newer person, me, like watching it, you're thinking, is there a resolution that they can have towards the end where maybe Gojo pushes him to come back? It's over.
Finding out that it's truly over is a sad feeling.
Yes, and that's what I'm feeling.
It's never been more get over. Or Gojo over.
Get over it, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry, man. I wish I could have warned you.
It's okay. I don't need it. If that would have, I think tipping that without seeing the reveal would have been like really lame. I would have been really disappointed. Like, fuck. What the fuck? What is the shit then?
But it's funny because they don't do anything to like make you think it's Geto, but then they do have other people calling him Geto.
Yeah, I do like the surprise. I think it was a brilliant surprise.
Twist. Yeah, good twist.
Yeah, I'm not much of it. I don't emote very much. I kind of just sit in awe. And I was like, what?
Well, yeah.
It's not him?
Geto would never put Gojo in the prison realm, Like,
that's a good point.
And they talked about the prison realm back in season 1, at that episode 7. Like, the planning in here is awesome. And JJK.
The planning is great.
This whole event was led up early season 1.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It is really crazy.
I've always said I wish there was another season before Shibuya incident, because having it happen so soon after season 1 is just crazy.
I know.
It's just crazy. And that's like most of my criticism of the show is just like what it wasn't, and I got to remember to criticize things for what they are and what they were intending to be, not just like, oh, but I wanted it to be this, like it's valid to bring it up, I guess,
sure.
But it doesn't make it like a bad series for not having that season between season 1 and 2,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think some people criticize things by saying this is what I think it should have been, but it's not an actual like valid criticism of the text.
Sure. So to cap it off with to cap off the JJK talk, what did I say?
JJK.
Triple J. So you finished the manga. The story is over.
It's over.
Where would you? So this is a person that's isn't finished watching the show, but has read the ending. As a person who read the book and knows like what happens in the movie before it happens.
Yeah.
Where would this show sit for you?
Trying to figure that out.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of shows that you've seen, does it still? Well, I can't say does it still because I don't actually know where you put the show, but like, or at least you've talked about it highly. But is it tier 1 amongst the stars, or is it tier 2?
Yeah,
because I feel like for me the show is very, very good. I don't know if I'm still very early in the game. I'm in season 2, but season 2 is really good. I think for me, it's still a tier 2 show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still tier 2 for me, but it's still very early.
I'm reckoning with that.
Yeah.
Because I think for a while there, I had it in tier 1 for me, in like the top 5.
Yeah, I was feeling that.
I was loving it. Mm-hmm. And, after this ending, I'm kind of thinking it might be tier 2.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of sad about it because like it
could be tier 1 easy.
It could
easily.
That's the thing. Like the unmet not unmet expectations because I just railed on that.
Right.
Potential, and then knowing that the potential will never be met is, as I've mentioned on the show, that's one of my least favorite feelings. Like a door closing forever and knowing that things could have been better, but they weren't.
Just for the audience, Mike Jallah's tier 1, not in any order and not all, I can't remember everything, but my tier 1 kind of the people or the series that are in that box is like Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball, Ball or Z. Obviously there's flaws, like a lot of flaws, way more flaws in Z than JJK's ever shown me still, but it's a you can't deny Dragon Ball in any, so it's Dragon Ball, it's Cowboy, it's Samurai Champloo, but these are like much shorter series than JJK. I would say I tend toward the 26 episode miniseries versus you're not going to find and obviously I have not dug into the world of Naruto, so I'm sure a lot of people have Naruto in there as tier 1. I haven't seen enough or at all to really put that in my tier 1 per se.
Yeah. I
have a lot of watching to do still, but shows like that, the classic, Yu Yu Hakusho, or Yu Yu Hakusho, that's a fucking classic.
I gotta finish that whole series.
It's great. Yeah.
Either the anime or the manga.
Yeah, it's really good. And then there's a few other shows that that I can't think of to mention right now. I mean, honorable mention, Trigun is probably on the teeter.
I can think of one show you haven't mentioned that I'm on the edge of my seat about.
Which would be?
What does it mean to be strong?
Thank you, sir.
You fool.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Thank you. This is a brand new tier 1 show.
SSJ Goku.
Yes.
You fool.
You fool. Yes, Ippo. Ippo is an easy tier 1.
My top 5 is something like, for now, it's something like number 1 Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima out of all.
Episodes 1 through 10.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Episode 1 through 10. Easy tier 1.
That horse is just so dead. Okay.
I know, but it's
seriously, it's number 1, Hajime no Ippo is my favorite for now.
Yeah, Ippo's.
Number 2 would probably be gosh. Paranoia Agent is up there. Mm-hmm. The Satoshi Kon series.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Yeah, great show. Incredible show.
Yes.
I guess I'd probably put Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Chainsaw Man I'd put up there.
Ooh, you put Chainsaw Man's already tier 1, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that movie is tier 1 for fucking sure.
Movie's tier 1 for sure. I think the movie combined with season 1, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome.
It's very good.
So I'd put Chainsaw Man up there.
I put Chainsaw Man probably like the top of tier 2, probably.
And right now I have JJK in there right now.
In tier 1.
Yeah, but...
Oh, you are going to put it in there even after?
Right now, just because I'm letting this digest. I'm letting it digest because No, so it's tough to say because
I understand.
I went from watching a full high definition animated show that was an incredible adaptation.
It was an asterisk.
Then going to my phone and going,
yes.
And by the way, when you binge stuff, I've talked about this on many pods, but when you binge and you do it for too long, you do start to develop as we talked about on the social media thing, like your brain becomes more resistant,
right?
And like it has to get so unbelievably good to even register with you anymore.
Yes, great point.
So, like, I didn't do a good... The reason why I feel sad is not, like, the series ended terribly. I think it's that I absorbed it in a way that it goes against my values.
Understood.
To do, you know...
Understood.
Like, I felt the brain fatigue, but I still kept going.
Right,
so I'm kind of disappointed with myself, too.
Got it. But you do get the luxury of actually seeing it play out in visual.
Yeah, I know what happens now, and I don't have to worry about, like... the anime taking forever to adapt.
Right.
The next big fight.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
You can see it unfold in real time and see how amazing it's going to look. Because I think it's probably going to push it up.
I think so. Real. No, I think it will. I think, also I can, like, if another season comes out after season 3 and it's not like 2 movies, as some people are hoping, I can safely not, like, have to sign up for Crunchyroll right away.
Sure.
And wait for the whole season to come out. Because I love when I have a whole season of anime to watch.
Got it.
Rather than like imagine if we had to watch Ippo week by week. Like,
oh, so painful.
That was...
You know what's funny? You bringing up Ippo and like...
Dandadan. That's not in my top 5, but that's...
Yeah, Dandadan's early, but I've said on this show... It's going to be a future classic if it continues doing what it's doing. Easy tier 1 for me.
Fooly Cooly. That's pretty good. That's up there.
I love Fooly Cooly.
I gotta write down my animes.
I love Fooly Cooly. I have a ton of animes that I've seen. Not nearly as much as some people. I got a homeboy that I've talked about a few times. Shout out to Gaines. He ingests almost everything.
Yeah.
So he's deep in. He's the one that kind of tells me like, yo, you gotta talk about this. You gotta watch this. I'm like, bro, I'll get to them. But like, I like to be focused like on the stuff that I'm watching. I can't watch like 5 shows. Like,
yeah, me too.
And have like a good semblance of like what I'm like. I can't digest 5 shows at a time.
I just remembered One Punch Man and Kaiji.
Love One Punch Man. One Punch Man I haven't seen enough of I've seen season 1. I love season 1. I haven't seen enough of 2 and not any of 3, but.
That's what I've been referring to.
Season 1.
Season 1 is just such an event season where they had all the best animators in anime history working on it.
Season 1 is really good.
It's just so high quality. And,
it's funny as hell too.
I love Kaiji. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my top 5 is something like Kaiji, One Punch Man, Kaiji, Hajime, One Punch Man, Jujutsu, and
Dragon Ball.
No. No, I actually have been thinking of putting Dragon Ball lower. No, I'll say Dragon Ball. It's what brought me here. I'll say Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, and I do love it, but I've never watched the original series, so I got.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that you've never seen Dragon
Ball Z. I've seen most of GT, regrettably. I've seen all of Super, all of Daima, of course.
You know what?
All the movies.
When you do watch, or when you, I would love to do a Dragon Ball, down the journey of you watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I think actually, I don't know how you'll feel. I think you will love it for what it is.
I think I'd want to watch or want to read the manga for that one.
Really?
I've heard that the Toei adaptation for the Dragon Ball series is it has some filler.
So
I'm trying to...
Dragon Ball's had filler, though.
No, I know, but like arcs that didn't exist in the manga. So,
really?
Yeah, that's what I mean by filler. Like,
that's interesting.
I don't care about like occasional downtime episodes.
Sure,
I like that stuff.
Sure. Yeah, same.
But like, there's like stuff with General Tao that
General Tao's in the show.
Didn't exist in the manga. I don't know. I like to get closer to the source.
I understand.
When it's a story that like the anime adaptation added stuff and made like Dragon Ball Z is like full of that weird stuff where like they'll have like Vegeta. I think I've already mentioned this, but there's like one episode where Vegeta and Gohan get into a fight while they're waiting for like Frieza and Goku to stop fighting.
Sure.
And Vegeta literally flies away laughing, like, and he acts like he's leaving. And then in the next episode, he's in the exact same spot he was before, and they act like nothing happened. So there's weird stuff in the anime that makes no sense.
Sure.
And creates weird plot holes. And like entire characters like Pikkon or...
Yeah, this is the thing with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is in tier 1 for me with like a giant ass. I realize it's flawed as fuck. But...
And I think that's why I'm like letting JJK digest, because I think people probably felt really disappointed after the Majin Buu saga too, for example. And
yeah, I was even disappointed kind of in Majin Buu saga.
Yeah, well, that's my point though. Is like sometimes a show is really legendary, and then it has some flaws that you like have to kind of determine for yourself. You have to. It's a personal choice, you know. And I haven't made the choice yet that I love JJK still.
Right.
There's certain things that I don't like in the last arc. And there's certain things I love. So.
What I will say is S tier animation from the team. Yeah. With the anime, I don't. There's not very many shows that I've seen that looks this good. Shout out to Gojo. He's almost like flipping me off. He's got the come on.
Yeah. No. So I guess I just like. I think I'm sad at like the fact that I don't feel the joy of discovery anymore. Like, you know, when I got the mystery box, the happy bag, and I got the, you know, all that merch and stuff.
Yeah.
I had so much excitement about like the future. Like,
sure. Like what's coming next.
Yeah. Imagining how could Gojo get out of the prison realm? How could Yuji, beat this guy? You know, like I had like all these like, but I was so scared of getting spoiled. You know, that's also a reason why I read the whole manga.
I respect that.
Freaked out about getting spoiled. Because I kept running into like little details about the future involving Gojo and involving Megumi and stuff. And I'm like, I'm going to get the whole series spoiled.
Yeah, because people are just going to keep breadcrumbing.
No, this is the worst. This is the worst fan base in the history of the world for spoilers.
Jesus Christ.
For spoilers.
Luckily, I don't walk down those. I'm not on those streets. Yeah. I haven't been on those streets. So, like, I don't see enough. Yeah. Thank God. So, luckily, I'm completely out of the know.
Odd Taxi would be on my list, too. But anyway.
Odd Taxi is cool.
And one of my rom-coms. See, I have a hard time figuring out my top 5.
Yeah, see, there are separate sections, more action versus non, or slice of life. I really love, what's the kid's name?
Kotaro.
I was going to say,
I was thinking about
Kotaro. Yeah, Kotaro Lives Alone for me is really special, but I'm sad because, like, I think the anime didn't continue.
No. And then Google's AI told us that it was coming back in April last year.
Yeah, that really pissed me off. Fucking Google.
It was because it read an IMDb article that had Kotaro tagged in it because it was like, I I think someone that was a cast member on Kotaro, they put that in parentheses by them.
Sure.
For an anime that was coming back in April 2025.
Got it.
Totally unrelated.
Completely unrelated.
But then it said, it's coming back, baby. And it was like March when we were talking about Kotaro.
I would honestly try to petition, if I could, to get that show back on. I know it's not a big show. People do like the live action, I guess, too. I haven't seen the live action yet, but
it's a great show.
Yeah, I just love, and I love kids, so like it just hits a lot of boxes for me, and it's mad deep. I love a deep show. I love emotion.
Very sad at some points.
Yeah, I love the emotional toll of the show. But done like really, like executed really well. Like nothing in that show, like that when I was watching, like felt like nonsensical or stupid. It all like aligned with like real life and like how people go about life and traumas and how those things react. So I really like that show as an honorable mention.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna turn the car around, or turn the plane around. We're gonna go to the US of A.
Turn the motorcycle.
Yeah, turn the motorcycle. We're going to slide over to the U.S.
We already talked about Alysa Liu.
Talked about Alysa Liu, yeah, bringing the gold. My daughter and I stumbled upon a show on Disney Plus called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And
heard of this.
Yeah, and I hadn't heard of it either. I kind of wish that this show had more advertising for it, because I haven't even really seen any ads for it either. But
I said I have heard of it.
Oh, you have heard of this?
Not to be like...
so you're ahead of the...
Fighting.
You're always ahead of the curve.
Fighting for my street cred. Well, people don't know this about me. Nobody knows this.
Yes.
But I occasionally will get in a Spidey phase.
Oh, really? You jump... I actually have a Spidey phase, too.
Like, but it's not something I can stay, like, married to, like, Godzilla or Dragon Ball.
Yes.
But occasionally, like if a new movie comes out, or, if a series sounds interesting to me, I'll start picking up the comics or rewatching clips from Sam Raimi or rewatching the whole Sam Raimi trilogy. Sure. I love the Sam Raimi trilogy, as you may know.
Of course. The classic.
The memeable trilogy that it is.
It is very memeable.
But I did hear about this show. I heard that what's his name? I
have it here, I think. Okay. Or I took a screenshot of his name.
Osborn.
Yes.
He's a black man now.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Have you seen him visually?
No.
It looks so good.
Okay.
Like, he looks perfect as Norman Osborn.
Okay.
And Harry Osborn, like, it's a perfect, like... So this is like an alternate universe Spider-Man, obviously. This series is written by a black man, Jeff Trammell.
I like Trammell.
Trammell.
Could be.
Yeah, Jeff Trammell.
Trammell.
Yeah, he wrote this, apparently. And it's like an urban take. It's actually probably more of an accurate take of, like, New York City street vibe, like, more black and, like, people, like, in the show and stuff like that.
But Mr. Parker, not like I care about race.
Yeah, he's white.
Mr. Parker is white in this adaptation.
Yeah, this is not Miles. This is not a Miles story.
Damn it.
But
Miles is Miles has the movies, so
yeah, Miles has the movies.
Spider-Verse.
Yep. Shout out to Sony.
Shout out to Sony.
Shout out Sony.
They've done a great job. Venom.
Oh, that movie.
Madam Web. That's the funny thing is you can give a shout out to Sony for like the best Spider-Man movies. And the worst Spider-Man movies.
Let's just give a shout out to Sony Animation.
There you go.
Because Sony Animation is killing it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and don't forget K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a Spider-Man movie.
They're killing it. Have you watched that movie?
No, I haven't. I don't have Netflix yet.
Oh, that's right.
I shouldn't say yet. I don't have Netflix since watching Hamipo.
Yes.
I'm going to call it that from now on.
Hamipo!
I saw your eyes light up when I said, because you're like, what the fuck?
Hamipo?
It's a good way to save time, just because I talk about it so much.
That's true.
And Jujutsu Kaisen will be Juju.
Yeah, Juju. I've always liked calling it Juju. Yeah. It's cutesy too, Juju.
It's like Juju Beans, the...
Juju Beans.
You remember that candy?
Yes, I do. I didn't eat a lot of it, though.
So, as a Spider fan...
Yes.
total casual fan. I haven't read the whole comic series.
Oh yeah, I haven't read them either.
Yeah,
my knowledge goes from the '90s animation, which covers a lot of Spidey's life, and
that's a fun show. I forgot to mention that's another thing that I get into is
classic.
The cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon's great. So that's where I kind of started my Spider-Man journeys from the '90s cartoon. Excuse me.
As a kiddo, I loved that show.
It's amazing.
X-Men too.
Both amazing. Intro amazing. Both the '90s really fed us
with the intros. Yeah, that's the thing.
And the comic stuff. They really fed us on the comic stuff.
That's fair. No, the Saturday morning cartoons. I remember being a teenager and going, "Man, I used to watch such silly Saturday morning cartoons." LOL. And then as I got older, I realized, wait a second, these. Yeah, they maybe would have a lesson at the end of the show or something.
Sure. I don't mind.
The Saturday morning Fox Kids superhero shows were just good.
Yeah, they're really, really good. Fox really killed it.
And those Turtles.
Turtles is fantastic too.
Those teens.
So my knowledge is deeply based in what the animated cartoon series showed me of Spider-Man, and then I've since that point would pick up little I'd see read little comics as I was younger and see certain arcs and stuff, and then later as I got older would jump in and see different iterations of Spidey and learn a little bit about that. So in and out of it.
As a cultural icon, he's just one of the best characters of all time.
The movies brought us back in with the Sam Raimi stuff. That was a reintroduction of Spidey again.
Yeah. And as a character, the idea of treating a superhero as someone who has to make incredible sacrifice in order, some other superheroes, they kind of can just villains will put them in a tough spot, but they can still live their daily life and have their close relationships. And with Spider-Man, he sometimes has to just he says to Mary Jane, I can't be with you. And I'm not talking about Raimi version.
No, this Raimi, is the animated.
And the comic too.
And the comics.
He pushes people away out of fear of his villains getting to, they treat the act of having to be a superhero as a curse in a way.
So this is what I tell my daughter, because she's always I want to be Spider-Man.
No.
And so in my head, I'm you really don't though, because Spidey's life is really sucks.
That's what makes him such a great character, though.
Yeah,
and
it really sucks. His life sucks.
And Stan Lee would say that this could be PR or whatever, but he would say that he wanted any kid to be able to read the Spider-Man comic and imagine them being Spider-Man. That's why he has the mask over his full face.
Right.
A Puerto Rican kid or a black kid or
any form.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gwen. Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
Shout out to little Spider Gwen.
Little Spider.
The little Spider Gwen.
Yeah. Little Spider Gwen.
Little Spider Gwen. So you're friendly. By the way, Disney Plus has a million Spider-Man things on it, spanning younger children Spider-Man shows up to more adult stuff. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man kind of lives more on the adulter side of things, actually, which was actually really cool. Yo, the animation for this show,
I seen it.
Incredible.
Straight out of a comic page.
A comic page. It's incredible.
It has sort of a 70s thing, right?
Yeah,
70s
so
comics.
Yeah, this Spidey version, it's actually kind of a take on the early Spider-Man comics, the way that at least Peter looks.
Yeah.
How he presents himself and
nerd.
Yeah, but it's in the modern age, but
cool.
It's got this vintage overlay over it. It looks it looks fantastic.
Is Peter sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Is Peter kind of an asshole at first?
No, so he's
this takes place after he's been Spider-Man for a while, correct?
No, so this is actually, I know this is not exciting for people that have seen the Spider story over and over again, but it is a origin type story, but it's a take on the origin type story from a different lens and a different universe. This, and I haven't finished watching this. Me and my daughter are just kind of watching it and actually been very captivated by just the way that it looks. Yeah. The writing is really good in it. The character designs are really, really good.
Okay.
And it's modern. it doesn't have all of it doesn't have like all of the favorites yet. It's only season 1's been done. Apparently there's a banner that says season 2 comes out in the fall of this year. Highly recommend to watch it, but especially Spidey fans. But so Spidey is like, they're using the look of what Spider-Man used to look like in the old comic books. So like circular glasses, comb over, and from what I gathered, watching maybe a third in or close to a halfway in, is it sounds like this is after Civil War or during Civil War, where Iron Man and Captain America are having this disagreement about how to proceed with telling people, like, you know, should we tell the public who we are and like be accountable in that way, or should we remain secretive? And I can't remember whose side was what, but in the show they talk about how like Iron Man and Captain America are having this like back and forth with each other. Okay. And Peter is a young high schooler who's been bitten by a spider that came from Doctor Strange's world. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like the portal opened up in Peter's world, and Doctor Strange and like a alternate dimension Venom came out, and Doctor Strange was fighting him. I think this is the first episode. Wow. He's fighting him, and you see Venom, and the Venom looks like a bug, but like he's got the Venom stuff on, so I didn't know who it was at first, and I was like, oh, that's supposed to be Venom. Yeah. Symbiote. Symbiote suit. And so he's fighting, and Peter's just being a high schooler and trying to protect people. He doesn't have any powers yet. And you see the spider coming out of the portal. Oh. In the portal he brings Venom back up into the world, and the portal closes, and the spider web cuts off.
Yeah, I knew it would be a web.
Yep, lands right on Pete.
No, Pete.
Yep, and he gets bit. So
stop this.
But it's really good. Mm-hmm. They changed the race of some characters, like you mentioned. The Osborn. Dun dun dun. We were going to take you by your word.
Oh, sorry.
No, they're not.
I'm kidding.
You know.
Great. It'll be a great TikTok clip.
It was. No. See?
And I sound tired, so it's like
No.
No. It's like my brain knows this doesn't matter, so I can't even muster.
I know. It's really funny. You know how people are online. The comic book people are kind of weird.
It's just...
And they're very attached to what they're attached to. And I'm just not that way I have certain things that I want to maintain a certain vibe, but if you can really give me the essence of really well done, then I don't really care.
Nostalgia goggles are real.
Yeah, I'm not...
People thinking that one character can't be another race, as if like if they weren't brought up with the... Like if Sam Raimi movies came out and instead of... Willem Dafoe as a Green Goblin if it was a black guy back then. Yeah. They grow up thinking, oh, it's cool to have a black guy be this guy. But then like if they tried to change the race after the fact, they'd be like, no, he's black.
Why'd you do that?
He's black.
But apparently, so the Osborns are a black family, and it still looks like Norman Osborn, so he's got the signature Norman Osborn, like, wave hair. But again, a very kind of black-looking hairstyle anyway.
Good, yeah, because when people do character designs where black characters have, like, the same type of hair as, like a white guy. Like a white guy. Yeah. I was like, am I going to step into a...
No, I step in it for you.
But, like, the hair wouldn't... I mean, unless it was treated a certain way, right?
Yeah, so...
I guess they could... people could get their hair treated a certain way.
You could, but processed. It's just uncommon.
Exactly. So that's my point.
So here's the thing. If you look at how the Osborns, more specifically Norman Osborn hair is, it doesn't look like a very traditional white person's hair. It kind of has like waves. Yeah. And that's a very black hairstyle, but we've always seen Norman Osborn as a white man. So like when you see, in fact, I'm gonna pull it up.
You can still buy action figures of Norman Osborn as a white guy. That's my point. And
that too, by the way.
Nobody really cared when Doc Ock was a woman in the Spider-Verse films, by the way.
Sorry, you're going to hear me.
He's just stretching his fingers. He's just cracking his knuckles.
I'm going to show you how good he looks.
You know what? I think I've seen a clip on YouTube. I just didn't remember it because, my brain.
Doesn't that look really good?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that, because this is his hairstyle. It's always been his hairstyle.
Yeah.
But it looks more like that looks like kind of like waves.
So I'll be honest, I don't remember what the original looked like.
It's just a white. This is like basically they painted him.
But the texturing they did for his hair here is great,
So I'll show you. It's the same.
We're going to see a lot of Willem Dafoe.
See? It's the same.
Oh, yeah,
but it's a white guy, though.
Yeah.
But this hairstyle doesn't really fit.
It's a weird white hairstyle.
Thank you. It doesn't really fit. So when he's black in this new series, I'm like, this looks good.
This makes a lot more sense.
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying.
See, now they fixed a plot hole.
Thank you. Exactly. Like, because we're in New York and like, there's always been this joke that like Spider-Man, if you read it on paper, sounds like a black kid from Queens.
Right. Jamie Foxx in the No Way Home film says, I thought Spider-Man was a black kid.
Exactly. Playing on that joke that if you read it, it sounds like a black kid's story or whatever. He dies, he's raised by his aunt and uncle. It's all very coded in that.
Yeah, yeah.
So Jeff did a really good job. So he switched the Osborn family to a black family, and I think it works like perfectly. He looks really great, and he wears this really clean green suit that I really enjoy. Guy's cool. Yeah, it's dope. And his son is like more of like a Gen Z coded, Harry. I can show you him real quick. I know this is not fun for the audience, but we will post, some of these imagery. So he's also wears green as well.
That actually I have more issue with than
it's very different than any other Harry.
His dad.
Yeah, but he still maintains the same wave hairstyle, but he has a like I said, Gen Z coded. He's got a little ponytail.
No, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I haven't even watched one frame of this kid. I haven't heard his voice.
Yep.
Haven't read the script.
I'm
not going to make any judgments on this kid. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm not making any judgments. When I said that, I was more bothered by him versus his dad.
I can't stand him.
That was but that's Look
at this visual right here, man.
This is a character sheet we're looking at.
I think this character sheet for Norman Osborn is amazing looking.
Yeah, great. So I love looking at production details and character design sheets.
Yep.
This is great because they have him looking kind of intimidating in this shot right here.
Strong.
He has hands in his pockets, aura farming.
Yep. Yeah, super aura farming.
But then they have him looking a bit more intense here. Yep. And then looking arrogant and smug, adjusting his tie.
It's just very Norman Osborn.
Yeah, I get this.
Like, I believe, like, this is Norman. Like,
I get this.
Yeah, so I was excited.
I didn't know if I got this series just because of the snippets I've read about it or the clips I've seen on YouTube.
Yeah.
I sort of get this guy. I think I'm like, okay, I feel like I know this guy.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Not because he's Norman Osborn, but because of the great design.
Yes.
And the great, you can tell that a lot of love went into this design.
Yeah, a lot of thought was brought into it, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's so funny because, like, I turned it on just for my daughter to watch, and we both like Spider-Man, but there's a million Spider-Man shows, so, like, you never know, like, what quality of show you're getting.
Yeah. Especially on a streamer.
And I think it's a Disney Plus, but this is Marvel Animation Studios. So I think that's why the quality's so high.
They've been working on this forever, by the way.
Yeah, man.
They've been talking about this for years, and it used to be like it was going to be a Tom Holland vehicle.
Yes, I was kind of confused.
Or Tom Holland Spider-Man. I don't think he was going to voice it. Well, I think...
Because they have a movie coming out.
I feel like there were rumors that he was going to voice him, actually.
Yeah,
and it was going to take place in the MCU.
Yes.
But it was going to be a origin story.
Right.
And then over time, I guess it got changed for the better, probably. But yeah, there is a new Spider-Man coming out next year, I think.
Yeah, the movie.
I think.
With Tom Holland and the usual cast.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that'll be good. But.
And apparently that movie is supposed to be kind of similar to the show, which is like him going back to like
New York.
Being neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, and this show is called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Different universe, though.
I think that's what people needed after the No Way Home stuff because, you know, the multiverse is fun. There were actually industry quote leaks that Sony was saying this one has to be a multiverse too. And I think people were freaking out.
The upcoming movie.
Yeah, they thought like it was going to be another multiverse one for a bit. But what the audience wanted, and they spoke in droves, and I agree, is like, you know, we've had 3 movies where Spider-Man was mentored by Tony Stark. I almost called him Tony Hawk. I stopped myself. But then I still wanted to tell you that I almost called him that.
Tony was almost there.
Yeah. Tony was almost there?
He's almost... I'm saying Tony Hawk was almost
Tony
there.
Hawk. He was being... his agent was being tough.
We can't make it.
So he wasn't really Spider-Man until No Way Home.
Right.
Like he was Iron... The mean way that people used to say it was they'd call him Little Iron Boy Jr.
Wow. That's very funny.
It's hilarious.
Iron Boy Jr.
Yeah.
Well, he's his mentor.
Yeah, he's his mentor. But, like, you know, it's called Spider-Man. And, like, but he couldn't really stand on his own because he was being, as you said, he's being mentee.
Right.
He was the mentee.
Right.
And he became, like, at the end of No Way Home, spoilers, it's been like 4 years. At the end of No Way Home, he's, like, you know, cut off from his former friends.
Yep.
He sacrificed like all the Spider-Man had to sacrifice.
Yep.
He lost his aunt. Horribly sad movie, honestly, when you really think about it.
I rewatched it.
Yeah. But at the end of the movie, he is in a classic looking Spider-Man suit and he's just swinging around New York. And that's what people want. It's like ground level Spider-Man movies.
I think they're going to get that.
It hasn't been ground level in a while.
It really hasn't.
I hope it's good. But.
So yeah, hopefully that's really strong. I think that'll be fun.
I think he is the most consistent superhero in terms of like quality of movies, even with the Andrew Garfield films.
Yeah,
and even with Spider-Man 3, I love most of Spider-Man 3. I would admit that some of it
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, some of it is quite bad, but
of course.
But pretty much all the Harry Osborn Jr. or what's his real name?
Harry's right. Yeah.
Harry's right.
Yeah,
okay, Harry Osborn. The Jr. is wrong.
Yes,
Harry Osborn. All the Harry Osborn stuff in Spider-Man 3 is absolutely horrific. It's quite bad.
Yeah.
Like when he's at the cafe and he just told Peter that Mary Jane and him kissed and they're going to get back together, and he's like, her lips tasted like
oh my god,
strawberry. And then Peter runs out of the restaurant, turns around, and then he winks at Peter. That's great.
So cool. Yeah,
it's really cheesy. And then when the server comes up to him and is like, "How's your pie?" He goes, "So good."
Oh my, it's so corny.
I know, dude. Spider-Man 3, it needed a bunch of editing.
Yeah,
but aside from those 3 Spider-Man movies, I guess maybe it's not the most consistent.
I think Tom Holland's is probably the most consistent.
It's very solid for sure.
Yeah.
I guess I love pretty much all the Spider-Man movies except for our Andrew Garfield.
I would say that if we include animation, I would say the Miles story is probably the best.
Oh damn, yeah.
Like not easily. It's the best though. I've really enjoyed all the Miles stuff. The animation, I said, Sony animation can't go wrong.
That one's coming out next year, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. And, it's so funny. I went into that second movie not knowing that the story didn't end.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, it's a continuation at the end of the movie. I'm like, this is sick. Yeah.
It's weird. When that movie came out, like they said the next one was coming out in like a few months.
Did they really?
Yeah. And then I think close to the original release date, they pushed it back and then have been pushing it back every few months.
I wonder what happened.
I think they had to redo a ton of stuff.
That's really scary that they...
I don't know if it was because of leaks or because of direction change or what, but yeah.
It's a weird change. That kind of makes me a little weary about what's coming.
Me too. But it's also good they didn't release it
right away.
Yeah, I don't know why they could have thought that it was going to come out in a few months, though. That's the weird part where you go, they legitimately were pushing the animators so hard that they wanted it to come out in a few months.
What it sounds like is that they had it in the chamber. They were thinking 1-2 punch, and somebody stopped the train and said, no, we can't. I don't want to do that, actually. I don't want to do that.
Probably the directors. Yeah, those guys seem to have pretty high quality standards.
Yeah.
And, we shouted out Sony Animation, but there were reports that, like, the work on hand situation for Across the Spider-Verse, the second one, was really bad.
Okay, I didn't know
the
that.
Animators were, like, being forced to, like, stay late. And
sure.
Blah, blah, blah. Work-life balance.
Crunching and stuff.
Yeah. You know what movie was really bad, apparently, was Sausage Party for the animators.
Ugh. I barely even remember what that movie is, Sausage Party.
Yeah, it's the food is alive.
Was that
Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
No, but he's done some good work with Invincible. So
he's been really. He's behind Invincible,
and he did some stuff with the Muppets, the new Muppet show.
I know he's been doing some little bit of Muppet stuff here and there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Seth in a while. But bottom line, I think any Spidey fan should definitely check it. I think you'd really like this show. I'm telling you,
the streamers, man.
I know it's on fucking Disney Plus. I should actually share my thing with you. It doesn't really, no phone. Oh, excuse me. I would never share my password and sign-in information with you at all.
Thank you.
It's only for my family.
Correct.
And my sister.
Come on, man.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I know. I will think about it, but I really will lean toward not doing it.
Okay, good. We're good.
Okay,
yeah, that's fine.
All right, we will not contact each other.
Just want to make sure that we had it on record that I really pushed you.
And I declined.
You still declined.
I did decline. Nicely, though.
I pressured you.
Yes, exactly.
The classic Michael D. pressuring move.
If I want to be like a Mr. Hot Take guy... and stretch.
We don't do that on this show.
I know, make a big stretch. I would say that this animation for this show is to the WoW equivalent of what JJK does, but in an American sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bacana.
It's that I was watching it like today, and got to one of the episodes, and they did like a choreographed fight scene, and I was like, wow, that was really good looking. It's like, especially for an American, I think this is an American team, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like, I don't think I've seen an American animation look that good.
In terms of action?
Yeah, just like the way that the design choices for everything. It does have, it's definitely, I'm sure they're using some type of 3D, I know it's not, I don't think it's hand drawn. I think they're using some type of, I'm sure it's computer animated, but, it just looks so like a comic book.
Yeah.
I just love it. Looks great. So definitely check that out. People that are into Spidey or just into like quality animation, it's really good.
Cool, man.
Yeah, some of the best stuff I've seen in a long time from the Americas.
I thought you were going to say from the Americans.
From the Americans.
We're both Japanese.
I'm an African man, actually. I don't live here.
Oh.
I just stay here. No,
I thought you were Japanese.
No. I mean, I do go there every once in a while.
About once every 30-something years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Once every 30-some years, make it out there.
That's funny. That's good.
That's good.
But yeah, so the audience might know I'm very annoying.
How dare you?
I have a character that gets really freaked out about signing up for a streaming service. That's my character trait. My number one character trait is going, oh God, I can't afford to do this.
I don't want to do it.
This is going to cause me to be broke.
I mean, we should probably just like...
Dave Ramsey.
I should probably find other means of acquiring the show and then sharing that acquisition.
Local library.
Yeah. Local library, if you will.
Yeah. Local library. And I like saying library lately.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Instead of library.
Miss Library.
Library?
Yeah.
I think it's more fun.
It is more fun.
One thing I'm trying to do, this is the next segment of the show, is choose to do things that are more fun.
Oh, yeah. That's my life mantra.
Even if they're less quote, correct.
Absolutely.
So saying library.
Fantastic.
That's it. That's about the only thing on that list.
First step.
Yeah.
Library. No, I am, that's my life.
First step. Ippo. Hajime. Excuse me.
I might just rewatch that show again. Just act like I never seen it.
I would love to watch the Japanese version, not because the dub is trash, but because I watched the whole dub, so I want to watch the whole Japanese.
You did. Yeah.
So
it's good stuff. A little side tangent. I do have this on the board for us. Music's really been hitting hard for the last couple months.
Before you get to music,
I'm not going even there, but it's on the board.
Okay,
and it will, I guess,
let the record show. No pun intended. We have a correction. I should have said this at the top because that's where corrections go. In fact, I shouldn't say it now because corrections shouldn't go at the end. And if I know the guy who's editing this,
he's going to hate the correction in the back.
Yeah, he'll be like, I'm almost done. And then
the caboose,
taking a sip of his kombucha. And he says, wait a second, there's still 20 minutes left of the episode. What's this thing here?
Correction.
Correction. Now I got to move this to the front of the app.
Maybe
I can't do it.
It'd be fun.
All right. Well, the correction is as follows. Nobody cares, by the way. But
this is for Mike.
This is for Mike. Last week, I'm doing the fun thing. Yeah. This is the fun thing. This is fun for me. Last week, we talked about Sirius Black, Harry Potter's sort of surrogate father figure.
Yep.
This was during the Hidden Inventory Premature Death JJK episode. We brought up Sirius Black.
Yep.
And Jallah thought he died in book/movie 3 of the Harry Potter franchise.
Not strongly, anyway. I said it in passing.
He said it in passing. He moved on, and I smirked and said, actually, he died in movie 4, book 4.
Yeah.
And I said, I never forget when I am rage baited or something.
Oh, that's right. You did
something like that.
That's
right?
pretty
I
funny.
never forget if I am let down.
Yep.
And then I just randomly, while I was editing that episode, I said, I'm going to Googie this and see if I can, figure out if this is right. But I sound really confident in the recording, so it must be right.
Absolutely.
It's one of those things where as you get older, your memory, you think it's staying the same. You think that you're staying sharp. But I know over time, I used to think it was book 5, which is what it is.
Yep.
But over time, it became book 4.
And then it started to creep in. And then next year...
And I made a fool of myself.
Or the year after, it'll be in book 3.
I know, yeah. Next year, I'm going to go book 1, Sirius Black passed.
By the way, any major Harry Potter fans listening to that episode are like, what? Yeah. No! He died in 5.
Yeah, I didn't record a correction because I like to keep the errors in,
It's more fun that way.
As a reminder that we're human.
And you realize that with errors, the audience actually is more engaged because then there's a itch I think in this era to correct.
Yeah.
So they're as soon as they hear that, anybody that knows, they would try to go somewhere and be like, hey, by the way, guys. Which is actually good for us. I like more engagement. So come in there and say all the stuff that we said wrong.
Yeah.
It's good for me.
Unless it's an opinion. If you're
no opinions.
If you correct my opinion, I will, do a 1-inch punch on you.
Ippo's really more of a tier 3 show, to be honest with you.
JJK fake. Yeah, I know it's not real. What do you...
I don't. By the way, somebody says Ippo's a tier 3 show. I don't respect your opinion.
Yeah, you must leave.
Your opinion's gone.
This is a safe space for everyone, but you must go.
Yeah, you must go.
Please leave. All right, you were going to say something about music before we wrap things up?
Yeah, and I was going to say something even before the music because I wanted to jump in front of that.
Oh,
shit, what was it?
I'll kill for... No, that's not the phrase. I'll buy time. Here we go.
Here you go.
So the other day, I was going to a bookstore and...
Spider-Man.
Today I went to... What's it called? Uh-oh. No, I need help.
We both need help?
Senior moment. Mochinut. I went to Mochinut, which is a little... It's like a little restaurant. It serves mochi donuts.
Nice.
Where the dough has mochi in it.
Beautiful.
And I've had this before, but they also have Korean corn dogs.
Oh, I think
with cheese.
Yeah.
And potato.
Yeah.
Potato on the batter.
Okay.
Takis. I know you don't like
Taki dust.
Cheetos dust,
yep.
red 40.
Cheetos dust, yeah, red 40.
A healthy amount of red 40.
Absolutely. No, Korea or Japan would never. I don't think they would. I think they probably use some type of colored.
Just a reminder. This was in America. I went to a place in America. And
Good point.
They said that this was Cheetos Flamin' Hot, so I think it was red 40.
Oh, how dare they?
That's okay. It tastes better. You know what?
It does.
I did try. They have these naked chips now. They have naked Doritos, Cool Ranch, and naked Flamin' Hot. Or they do have Flamin' Hot.
Yep, they have that one too.
Naked Doritos,
Cool Ranch, and the
nacho cheese. Thank you.
Yep.
Tried both.
What do you think?
My review is as follows: for Doritos nacho cheese, I'd give it I'd say a 6.5. I think it's it tastes vaguely like nacho cheese Doritos, but it never really
amps up.
Never amps up. It's not addictive at all. I'm a guy who struggles with addictive eating. I've been really good at it for the past 2 years, so maybe I don't struggle with it anymore.
Right.
But I always could. If I'm having a delicious bag of chips,
you go in.
I might
finish it.
Yeah, I might finish it. It might be like the count, or once I get started, I just can't stop. So that was just pretty decent. I would have a handful every couple of days and be oh, that's pretty good. Solid. 6.5 is not a disgusting score.
It's acceptable.
Doritos Cool Ranch. I had low expects for this because I love Cool Ranch Doritos.
Right.
One of my favorite chips.
Of course.
This could be. I genuinely, like I said, I had low expects, but I took a bite and I was like, oh, this is what Cool Ranch should have tasted like from day one. The original Cool Ranch has a ton of weird artificial elements.
Yeah.
But these, if the original Cool Ranch is 9.5, these are a 10.
Wow.
These were so good. I don't know what the secret is other than maybe no artificial flavors.
Yeah, tone it down.
Yeah. But because it was toned down, I could taste the different
the cool
flavor.
And ranch.
Yeah. I could taste the cool. I could taste the ranch. I could taste the
corn.
Yours was better. I could taste the door. And then don't forget the Doritos.
You can't forget about that.
But yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna try some of those.
And if they do discontinue them, I'll be kind of sad. I thought that this was going to be I think when you try the no artificial flavors, no red 40 versions of stuff, they're usually worse.
Yeah, generally they're cut back.
Breakfast cereals are much worse than they were when we were kids. And it's not because we're older. It's because
less sugar,
less chemicals, less corn.
I mean, I would honestly, I think we should be heading in that direction generally anyway.
Definitely, yeah.
The shit here in the U.S. is ass.
I know.
It's been trash. 20 years. We've started to try to get our shit together, but a lot of it is still trash. Luckily, I don't consume a ton of it anymore. I do from here and there. And now I have a child, so
stick around.
It can be a little tough to not be in that zone because I wasn't eating. I eat McDonald's fairly. I can't even say I eat McDonald's. I
smell it.
I smell it. I do eat some sometimes, but I only ever get a chicken. What's the chicken sandwich called? McChicken. I only partake. I like that we said that together.
That was fun. That was one of the few moments we've been
succinct,
locked in.
Yep.
In this episode.
Yeah, this episode exactly. No, I'll eat those every once in a while. Since we go there semi-regularly.
Sure. You know what I gave up?
What's that?
I used to get lunch meat sandwiches. I didn't buy the sandwiches.
So Jersey or
No. So I would go to the grocery store and pick up a pack of hard salami. That was my favorite. Hard salami, sliced cheese, bread. But I did some reading about processed deli meat.
Sure.
And it's quite bad for you. I used to think that this is so embarrassing that the lunch meat sandwiches was a healthier option compared to going to McDonald's or going to this spot.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that.
Yeah, like, but they're pretty bad for you. Like the way that the meat is processed is really, they found that it's like not like, I don't want to scare you. It's not like
no, I know,
smoking a cigarette.
Of course.
It is a type of a carcinogen risk.
I heard about that. I remember that hearing.
And I like would read the articles and get really scared, but then I'd do some research and go, okay, so it just makes it like, there's no proof that this causes cancer,
of course not.
But the repeated exposure to this has been linked to people who have cancer.
Right.
So it's like a level blank. Anyway,
relation.
It's like you could probably cut that out and it would be. So what I do now is I get rotisserie chicken from the grocery store instead of sliced lunch meat.
Actually sounds really yummy.
Yeah.
You usually peel apart the rotisserie.
I do, yep. Mm-hmm. And after day 3 or so, then I put it in a Tupperware and put it in the freezer to keep around for longer.
So that does sound really good.
It lasts longer than the, processed meat, and it's there's sometimes you make dietary changes and you do feel in your gut like you feel better.
Yes.
And like I remember when I gave up red meat a few years ago, and I remember my stomach just felt so much like lighter, and there was less like I had less stress too.
Yeah,
Our diet changes how we feel in brain.
Well, there's a lot of knowledge now that's coming out. The brain to gut the brain to gut.
That's what I'm saying.
Biome. The brain to gut.
Biome is good.
Yeah, that connection.
Yeah,
heavily related. So one helps the other or hurts the other, if you will.
My buddy Eric taught me that some people have found that OCD is linked to a certain bacteria in your gut and not having enough of it, or your diet. If you're eating more processed artificial flavoring stuff, that makes your OCD worse, seemingly. And they're trying to figure out how this link. Like they can see the correlation, but they have to figure out like an exact explanation for it. But
it's very complicated.
There's a good YouTube channel called Chubby Emu. You would love it, actually.
Yeah.
It's a guy who takes actual medical cases and makes videos explaining, what exactly went wrong to cause this person's health scare.
There he is.
And he's a good narrator, good like main host for a channel, and does a good job of explaining it in a way that is both high level, but then also
I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name was Chubby Emu.
I know. That's like a YouTube channel name where it's like, well, they could have changed it probably, but it works.
It's like, I'm running with it. I'll give him a check.
It's no Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, no, yeah. Nothing like that.
No Rhett and Link. But we can't all have good YouTube names.
No, absolutely not. I think that's good to know. I partake in a sandwich here and there. I've always been a big BLT guy, so that's kind of always been my go-to sandwich, truthfully. Yeah. I've been making that at the house now. I remembered what I was going to say.
You're welcome.
Thank you so that detour helped. My brain was working in the background.
Yeah. When you're trying to remember something, and you're like focusing all your energy on trying to remember it.
Yes.
It'll run even faster.
It's elusive.
All right, go ahead.
So,
forget.
This is a little aside. I found that I've been reading Berserk, not actively in the last week, but I've been thinking about, I started reading up to a point where like, it's getting spicy again. And then I stopped because, human. And, I downloaded, but I did some research. I don't know why, but I was like, did Berserk ever have like, I don't know what made me think of this, but I was like, did Berserk ever have like a game? Like a video game? I look it up.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a Japanese PS2 game with Berserk. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I'm just curious, like, what that looks like. So I acquired it. Right? It's got shifty,
I looked over
eyes.
the side. Obviously, you went to a game store because we have a lot of good game stores here. You went there, and
that game store imported this game from Japan.
Yeah. You said, "Could you import this?" Tariffs were momentarily struck down when you ordered it.
Yep, and I'm like, I would like this game to play, please. I pulled out my old PS2, which I actually do have.
Nice.
But anyway, jokes aside, I acquired this game, and an opening video plays for the game.
Yeah.
And it looks really good.
I seen
like
this.
Surprisingly really good. And I was like, what the like, who the fuck made this?
I seen this.
Yeah, I was astonished by the intro of the game, and I was like, wow, this is like a great adaptation from the manga to a visual.
Could we get the guys who made these cutscenes?
Yes.
Guys and gals.
Yes, that made this, like, work on. Yes, that would be amazing. So I was gonna play it. I was like, I'm curious to see what this is. But guess what section of this game this covers?
Golden Age.
Yep. Well, is it the Golden Age? I think it's the Golden Age. No, I could have played that. It literally spans the section that I am in the middle of reading.
Oh.
And only that section.
God.
And I'm like, what? I was going to play this, and it's literally the book that I'm reading and like 2 more books after that that I have not read. And I'm like, fuck, I can't play this because I could play like maybe the very beginning of the game because I read that part. But I can't play like anything after because it's going to like, it's going to show its hand.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how accurate this is going to be, but from the cutscene that I saw, it looks incredible. Mm-hmm. And I had to stop. I was like, I can't play this because it's going to spoil what I have not read yet.
Well, let me recommend, just read it on your phone. in one night of passion. Just read the rest of the series.
Just finish it.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, just finish it. I feel sad about it. No, I think...
don't do that.
Yeah, so I guess I have to wait until... I can't even finish book 11 and play the game. I have to actually read, I think, book 12, too.
And these books we're talking about, they're actually collections of the manga volumes.
Yeah, collections of volumes.
It's not volume 12. It's like volume blank, blank, blank.
Yeah, like, it's like, I think the game is covering volume 31 or 30 to...
Wow.
To like 40 or something.
Well, I've seen a cutscene on YouTube for the Eclipse, and I was like, "Oh,
so that's in the game."
I don't know if this is the game. Like maybe there's multiple PS2 games.
I only found the one.
Okay, well, but I've seen that on YouTube, and I didn't realize it was a game for like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, this looks great. Why does everyone hate this modern Bleach?" Or sorry, Take Two. Mm-hmm. Actually, keep it in.
Yeah, I like Bleach.
I thought we were talking about Bleach. Sorry, that's in my top tier.
That's in your tier 1.
Ichigo.
Yeah.
Ichigo. No, but anyway. No, I've seen the Eclipse, and I thought it was an anime. Mm-hmm. I thought 2016 Berserk is hated on by people, so I thought this was from 2016, and I was like, this looks fucking awesome. What are people talking about?
Yep.
I love those moments where I can see, I do have a critical perspective. I'm not just Johnny Fencer. Johnny
steeped on the line.
Johnny follow the crowd.
Yeah, there you go.
Great character I just made.
Guys,
wait up!
I want to be here with you.
I want to follow you guys. But it was crazy to find out it was a video game and to see the best animated Bleach Berserk adaptation.
Bleach is out here,
man. Come on,
Bleach is out here in the
street. Bleach is about on the level of Berserk.
Well, Bleach is pissed because we have not mentioned it on the show, I don't think. And they're like, what the... We were part of the big 3. Yeah. You realize that there's a big 3.
Yeah. I'm
sure that any of the anime folks know.
One Piece.
In the era before this new era.
Naruto.
The big 3. Naruto.
Bleach. Yes.
Bleach.
Yes.
One Piece.
Yes.
The Holy Trinity after the Dragon Ball era.
Good stuff.
And we never talk about Bleach.
I think I brought it up as an example of a series that has so much filler that you would never want to watch it. But then I brought up that there's a new, they do this 1,000-year war thing.
Heard about this.
And it looks really good, really cinematic, mm-hmm. Really amazing, depth and shading.
Yeah.
A lot of great shading.
Yeah.
No, it looks like an event every time new episodes of that come out. So, I have read a lot of the manga for Bleach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not really my cup of tea.
Not your jam. Yeah, I had my little time with Bleach during the Toonami era. Mm-hmm. And from what I watched, I thought was enjoyable, but it's not something that it stuck with me for a little bit after the fact. But then I kind of slowly, not enough for me to chase it.
Yeah.
So
anyway. I gotta rewatch Cowboy Bebop. By the way, you mentioned Cowboy earlier.
Yeah, sometimes I feel bad mentioning that show, and I shouldn't because it's an absolute classic, but it's so, what's the word? It's so like mentioning that you like the Beatles. Yeah. It's so that like it becomes a little like, you know.
I hear you, though.
You know what I'm saying.
For me, I genuinely forget it's an anime. It's such a cultural touchstone.
Yes.
You know what else I forget about is Full Metal Alchemist. Great series.
Some of the black, well, not even black, just some of the anime fandom on YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that that I've listened to hold the series as in high regard as like one of their favorites ever. Yeah. When I saw, I don't even know what iteration of the show that I saw because it sounds like there's a few different versions.
There's one that's just Full Metal Alchemist. The other is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, I keep hearing about Brotherhood, and maybe I haven't seen Brotherhood, and I've only seen Full Metal Alchemist. It's so hard to know because, again, I think this is around the Toonami/Adult Swim era that I was watching this show.
I just remembered Neon Genesis Evangelion. That would be in my top 5.
Classic.
So I've brought up several series that would be in my top 5.
Well, it's just a tier.
Yeah, that's better than top 5.
Yeah, and so maybe
tier 1 would definitely have Neon Genesis Evangelion, though.
I respect that.
You got to see that show. Actually, that would be one we should do a whole episode on.
We should.
It's phenomenal.
I do need to watch that because I just need to know more about that show.
It's the granddaddy of so many things that we've watched. But
Mr. Anyway. Gundam, but
Mr.
No, I'm kidding. That's to tarnish it, But yeah, man.
Gundam Wing.
I'm excited. Yeah, Gundam Wing. I'm excited about. I need to continue my Berserk journey.
Yes. I'll join you. I'll catch up someday.
I am not exactly sure how I'm going to proceed with. I don't think I'm going to read all of book 1 again. I don't think. But I think I should. I have to find a way to do it fast.
Do it, man.
Yeah, like, not fast, but since I know what's going on, maybe I don't actually have to, like, I can just, like read it and then remember, oh, this part was really good. Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember this part. You know what I mean? Like, kind of recap.
Rereading is much faster than the initial read.
Yeah.
And also, once you remember how good it feels, you go, oh, I gotta do one more.
I have to actually, yep. Mm-hmm.
Also, you could be... If we did it in person, you could have the book in front of you, and when we bring something up, you could go, and
like an encyclopedia.
Physically turn the pages, do the thing where the adult goes.
Yeah, he licks his finger, turns the page.
I don't like when people do that.
That's not my move. I don't read enough to pull that technique out.
Technique.
It's really a technique.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my little Berserk aside. Excited about the series. Excited to do the Berserk book club. That's coming down the pipeline.
Now that I have finished JJK, I have no excuses.
Yes, you have an open field.
I must finish JJK Mojilo.
Did you buy book? You have book 1. Do you not have 2? Right? You have.
I have 2.
Okay, you do have 1
book 1 and 2, and then I stopped reading book 2 when it got too good.
Oh, that's right. By the way, I mentioned this before, but as you go through, just ask me and I'll just give you the next one.
You'll be my library.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I have the stack. It's crazy that if you look at the collection, that's like a couple $100. It's a couple $100. I wasn't thinking when I just buy because I'm reading. I'm like, I need the next one, $50. I need the next one, $50. This is my life, Mike. This is my life.
This is my life.
My life is like, enjoy.
Listen.
Go.
I'm never going to tell someone not to get the Berserk books. as long as you weren't overdrafting to get them.
No, see, I don't go that. That's teenage to young 20s behavior.
Good time.
I don't live in that zone anymore.
Yeah.
I enjoy myself to an extent to where I can.
There you go. Okay.
And I do push it I do get close to the edge, though. I will say that. I'm a dangerous man.
Man.
Dangerous.
Dangerous, man.
Dangerous, man.
Well, as long as, the light bill gets paid.
Those things, yes.
Shut off right now.
No, dangerous in the sense that, yes.
I hear you.
I won't give the world everything, but
no,
yes.
I know what you mean. I understand.
Yes.
No, and when you're really passionate about something,
that's
really love it, and I've got to get better about that. But I also right now I'm in kind of a tricky spot where I want to rebuild my merge fund without losing my quality of life that I've had for the past few months.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to.
There's a happy medium that you will find.
I want to find. I don't want to, because I honestly was like not finding it when I had a 6-month emergency fund. I had it fully funded. You know.
Oh, you didn't find it even then?
No, I didn't. Yeah. I actually felt worse than when I was saving up. And
that's interesting.
No debt. Yeah.
That's really interesting, actually.
Like, it felt better to have like 5,000 and go like, well, if any emergency happens, I can pay for it with this. Whereas like when I had everything fully funded and I could move on from that, I didn't know what to do. Like I have a harder time accepting, peace rather than chaos. And it's a lot of people. I gotta work on that.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of people. Typical.
That's the Oculus Slide podcast.
We are done.
We are
make it a stretch.
We're on Spotify.
Yep.
And I've left Spotify, but we still have the podcast on there.
Good on you.
People are like, what the fuck?
You left Spotify?
Spotify. What the fuck is
Spotify,
that?
you left it.
I did. We're on Apple Podcasts. You can leave us a review. It really helps. The algorithm says, hey, they got some people reviewing. It doesn't seem to be AI.
No.
That's my obligatory AI mention for
everyone's mad. I know.
I don't know why I bring it up.
That's fine. It's a common talking point.
We're on YouTube. That's probably the easiest way you can comment if you want to correct us on something. Yes, fuckers. Nah, you're all right. Please. Nah, you're good.
Please correct us.
Please correct us. Listen, we're not perfect. We're not encyclopedias.
We want engagement.
Yeah. As you can tell by this podcast, we're always engagement baiting.
Engagement farming. We should gotta say more hot takes, honestly.
Yeah. Well, okay, my hot take before we close out the episode would be... Let me think here. What's a hot take? That's a hot take.
I'm sure you got a ton.
Come on, man. Think.
JJK is better than... I couldn't even say it.
I know. You went... That's... Well... I have thought... As I've mentioned this in the last few pods, that I've been wondering if Dragon Ball should be dropped down to tier 2 for me, but that'll be what the rewatch is for.
Yeah, and I think we'll work on a Wufufu. Actually, not a Wufufu. We'll work on a tier. We should make a shareable tier list.
That'd be fun. Well, yeah, we should. That would be a good video episode to have us like
screenshotting.
And dragging. Yeah, that's a good
stream.
A stream. That's right.
Yeah.
Now, guys,
I don't see any donos in the last 5 to 10 hours.
So, in order to unlock the S tier, we need $150.
Anyone.
People are like, I want to see the F tier.
Yeah. What's the shit?
Number 1. Dragon Ball.
Just causing chaos.
No, what the fuck?
Are you fucking serious?
Meanwhile, I have a Piccolo statue at home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a statue. He's a figure. But yeah, you can follow us on Wikipedia.
Yep.
Marketplace, Facebook.
Yep. Insta story.
Instacart.
Instacart. There you go. Thank you.
And pay extra and we'll get there a little early.
There you go.
All right. But thank you for listening as always. This episode has been one for the record books, I would say.
Oh yeah, I love a good yap session.
Yeah,
this was definitely that. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was good yap.
Next week we're going to be talking about anime.
Yeah.
And until then, I got 3 words for you. Keep sliding.
Hasta.
There you go.
I did a little
third word.
Japanese peace sign.
I was scared for a second that you thought Asta was Japanese.
It's not.
I got bad news for you.
I'm mixing mixing cultures.
Sayonara.
There you go. Boom.